Hi guys. I'm just coming on here to share with you what just happened. So when I talk about the fact that I know that foods that might taste good and that are, you know, I don't know, advertised is the word I'm looking for. Advertised as good for us or good soulful food and it makes you feel good after you eat it. That might be so, but in certain people's cases it's not. So I had a bunch of eggs. And I'm like, okay, I just went grocery shopping and I'm gonna buy eggs and I'm gonna, I need the protein. I don't know how else to get protein because I can't eat a bunch of other stuff. And then I'm like, you know what, eggs by themselves are kind of bland. So I'm gonna put some cheese in them because I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this cheese. So I just made scrambled eggs. It was really fun. Here they are, all nice and yummy. Still smell amazing. I put garlic in them and I put garlic salt, so it's like a salt and garlic combo, and then I put some pepper, but it's like that ground pepper, which is a lot stronger than your normal smaller pepper. So like the peppercorn is what it is. Sorry, I'm a little not here, and this is my point. So I did it and I started eating it and I was fine and I was good this morning and right on par, and then now within 10-15 minutes after eating it and just leaving that much there, I have noticed I am now lethargic. I have fog, brain fog. My stomach's kind of doing somersaults, flip-flops. I feel like I want to crawl back into bed and go to sleep. And I have that whole I want to give up on the world type of a feeling, which is so freaking weird. And just earlier this morning, right before, I was excited and stuff, and I had the energy and stuff because I just got an email from the dry cleaners place saying that they wanted to interview me for a job. So I was really excited about that, and I had taken a shower and I had gotten all my energy, and did that. And it's still a little cold in here, but even now, I mean, you can see it in my eyes. Like, my eyes aren't even fully open. Holy fuck, that's messed up. Sorry about swearing. Yeah. And now I'm getting a really bad pain in my hand. So what I'm going to do is, in order to stop this from getting worse, actually what I should do right now, and I took my Ninja this morning too, which gave me the antioxidants and the stuff that I needed. So this is like counter-reacting the good stuff that I just put in my body. So by me putting this crap in, that well, it's not crap, it's cheese, but it's processed cheese. It's American cheese. So apparently my body can't... Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Ugh. Sorry, I really have to do this right now, because it's really starting to annoy me. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing the other one, but right now, this is what I got. I don't have the Vitality one offhand. I advise not to do this if you're not used to it, by the way. Put it in some water. I have some, that is strong, let me tell you. Please, if you are not prepared for that, don't do what I just did. I had to do it as an emergency when I do this. Oh, that definitely clears out your passages. Whew. Wow. Oh, that makes me feel better. I put some on my stomach too, but I don't want to do that right now because it's kind of too much information and stuff. But basically what I'm saying is that is just telling me and teaching me that my body is now advanced enough so where it does not like or accept processed foods, regardless of how much my head says I'm good. So what I'm doing right now and what I've been learning is I have to get over the addiction. And it's not even like an addiction, it's an actual true addiction, because these foods, we don't know exactly how they're processed at the thing. We don't know what other things are put into them to make them addictive. I went to school for, environmental and educational something at Bryan Strand. It was a sub course, and we learned all about and one actually an additional one at Geneseo too, which was an elective. It was all about the processing of our foods, and like it was back when everybody was doing that. The guy who ate all the cheeseburgers for like a month at a time, and like Biggie Me or Big Size Me, or I forgot what it says. Anyway, the guy was eating a bunch of the food and trying to figure out whether or not it was actually healthy or what the consequences of eating that was, and he ended up getting really sick afterwards and gaining a lot of weight and stuff. Just go look at it, look it up. My point being is, back then I took a class, learned all about stuff, and I actually understood and learned about the fact that they put in potato chips, specifically, this additive, I don't even know what it was called, it reminds me of niacin, but niacin's a good thing, that basically makes you addictive. That's why they always have that whole thing in the commercials saying you can't just have one, I bet you just can't have one. Well, there's a reason behind that, and that they're not really telling you about. It's because they've tainted it with chemicals that make your brain act like it's cocaine, and you get addicted to it. Look it up. This is not BS, it's real shit. They've freaking put it under the covers, and pushed it down, and, you know, put it on the rug for people not to know, but if you look it up, it's still there. So anyways, I mean, my friends from college looked this up. It was their project to do, to show the teacher, okay? So it's not like it was just some voodoo crap. Now you can see I'm better. But yeah, that was not cool. Like, wow. Like, and I've been off of dairy for a while, and I haven't had cheese especially American cheese, in a very long time. Like, at least over a year. So I thought maybe with me being sick and all those videos before that, I thought I could, you know, acclimate to it and get the good stuff again. Yeah, no. Guys, our food is not what it used to be. Okay, our food is way more processed. And the only way, excuse me, the peppermint's bringing up all the negative stuff that I gotta, you know, get rid of so that my digestive system can get back to its normal routine. Anyways, basically, our food is not what it was. It is processed. It's not as good. They're not coming from your farms and the ground and stuff like that like they used to without other additives added. I mean, this is the way it is, guys. It's a couple years ago, it was better. And more people are having issues with it. And then when you go and you say, oh, well, you're just too sensitive, or you're you know, having an issue, whatever, your stomach can't do it. It's not because of us not being able to digest it. It's because we are the ones that our bodies are these, I don't know how to explain it, alarm systems that are saying, hey, this is not right. You know, most of all the other people that can handle it, their systems haven't accumulated to the point where they can't realize that it's processed sometimes. Sometimes the body just can't deal with it. Sometimes they're sensitive or something. But there's a reason for being sensitive, and there's a reason for all the side effects and issues, like the foggy brain, the lethargic. It's not just, oh, it's just the food, don't worry about it, in half an hour I'll be fine again. No, listen to yourself. You're poisoning yourself, and I just did it to me, okay? We have to learn our system's signals and be like, okay, I can't do that anymore. Yeah, it's a bitch, okay? I get it. Yeah, it's freaking annoying, and it's not easy, and it's more complicated because you have to do this, and you have to fiddle-fart around with stuff. But you know what? Would you rather be stuck and sick and then down the line have some kind of weird-ass disease because you're not treating your body the way you're supposed to, or the way that your body wants the health? You know, because you don't want to take the time out because it's an inconvenience? I mean, I don't mean to be yelling at people, but I mean, come on. We've got to get straight with this shit. You know, disease is rampant now. And people are becoming more and more sick because of the over-counter drugs and everything else. I mean, sorry, I'm just getting real upset. My nice cider. But basically, I'm sorry I get so emotionally upset about this, but it hits me really, really hard. Okay, guys? I get it. I was there. I loved macaroni and cheese and Kraft dinner and everything I wanted when I was a kid. But I can't do that anymore. And most of you you have issues too. Like my older brother, he can't eat scrambled eggs. But he goes, oh, well, that's okay. I'll just, deal with it, whatever. And I think that's the culture we're in. We just do it just to get the food in our system. But when our system can't accumulate the nutrients in this food, what's it doing? It's just sitting there and fermenting and causing us more bodily issues. Brain fog, sleepiness. I mean, stuff that causes us not to perform right at work or other things. And then we go to secondary means. Energy drinks to combat the brain fog. Supplements with other things in them, sleep medications to help you go to sleep at night. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And then when you don't do that and you're too sleepy in the morning because you took the sleeping medicine, then you got to do another energy drink or coffee to wake up in the morning. It's just a perpetual circle, guys. Let's stop it before it gets worse. We got to wake up, guys, because otherwise we're all going to be dead. And then they won't matter because there's tons of people being reborn and reborn into the system, and it doesn't matter because we're all just guinea pigs to them. I'm sorry. I have to speak the truth. I'm sorry. If you don't believe it, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, but don't be coming and complaining on Facebook about the fact that you got this issue or that issue because you didn't follow your own body. I mean, I know I have a bunch of friends who ended up having these problems in secondary life because of one reason or another. That was because they had some had shots that ended up having a problem. Some ended up having complications to an environment that they're around because there's too much chemicals in their house or somewhere else, and so they developed all these other additives and things. Some are just the way they wanted to live. I have some other friends that don't exactly have a healthy lifestyle that I've been trying to educate, and they don't want to see the light. So I'm like, okay, that's your problem, but don't come bitching to me that you're having this issue and that issue and there when I was offering you help and guidance, and you didn't want to take the initiative to take the time to, I don't know, change your life. I mean, you'll eventually get there. We all will. It's frustrating to me because I can see so much potential, and it just gets me right here, guys. But anyway, I wanted to say, case in point, I did it too. I'm being transparent, okay? Me yelling at you is also me yelling at me because I'm going to watch this back and I'm going to be yelling at myself because I do this all the fucking time, guys. And I'm sorry about the swearing, but it needs to be said. And you saw me. Like, I was not like I am now. And I'll probably have to adjust that and drink some more peppermint tea as I go on, and I'll have to purge my system again. And it also messes with the digestive everyday flow. So now, yeah, I'm going to go eat my strawberries. Hold on a minute. Which I've been eating, which I love. These ones, I try to get the organic ones because my finances were a little tough, and I get that. I had to downsize a little, but the more you get, like, I got strawberries instead of not having strawberries at all. Okay, so I made the choice to spend more money on getting strawberries than getting something like a cheap $1 TV dinner that would, hold me over or something. Okay, I got some, make your own chef. These things. Make your own chef meal, okay? Instead of me going there and getting a TV dinner and just being easy peasy and doing all that stuff, I'm taking the time and I'm spending my money on my health. Now this one, I'm trying these out to see what's going on with what they have in them. This one's got milk, wheat, and eggs, so I don't know how this is going to go. But the other one I have is gluten-free. These ones aren't. There's not gluten-free version of them as much anymore. But basically, I'm going to try them out. I have to get myself in the habit of taking the time to do the work, to invest in my health. And I know, guys, it's not an easy picture because we're so used to we have to have it now. Our calendars are, I have to do this at this time, and this at this time, and we don't have any freedom anymore. Like, that's the bottom line. We don't have any freedom to do what we want and to listen to ourselves. Because we're always in a perpetual go motion. We're always being activated by someone, something, all this stuff coming in. We have to slow down and listen. That's why on vacation, when you're on vacation, you feel so much better. because you're sitting there and you don't have everything flying at you. And if you do have everything flying at you, you're like, no, I'm on vacation. This is my time when I'm not going to do it. We need to do that all the time, guys. We need to put us first, not corporations, not freaking all the other bull crap that they've trained us to believe in. We have to change our thought patterns. But anyways, I'm digressing and I'm getting upset. And I'm just gonna go and eat a strawberry and heal my body again and not do that. I'm gonna have to unfortunately throw that out because, or well, I'll put in the other pile out in the back, which I can't remember offhand right now. Compost pile. Wow. See what I mean? Jeez, this morning I was right on par. Also, I'm going to try to get back to drinking Poland spring water versus the tap water right now until I can get the job flowing again. I have to do that other one because I do not want my pineal gland getting calcified again. But anyways, alright. Everybody, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. I'm sorry I'm yelling at everybody. Don't take it personally. I mean, I just get really upset when I see so much potential and so many people can help. I mean, I yell at myself too. So, I'm just getting on here and showing you that it is real. Like, if you're going and you're thinking, oh, I just ate that and I'm getting, like, food coma and stuff, and it's okay, don't ignore it. Listen to yourself. If you are having issues with certain foods, don't go back to them. I know it's hard. I'm a prime example. I get it. I get it. But now being, like, the 5th time I've tried to get back to eating cheese and stuff because it tastes good. Yeah, no. Natural cheese technically doesn't really even taste like anything. Like, the processed cheese that we have and all this stuff, you want to get, if you want to do that, you want to get it to base stuff. And cheese in and of itself is not bad. And I probably should be going to the more natural cheese because American is the most processed. And that was the stupidest freaking option I could have gone for. But, I mean, that just goes to show you that I can't eat processed foods. And I kind of envy people that can, but at the same time I don't, because I know in the end they're going to have more problems than I will. So just enjoying your food now doesn't mean you're going to enjoy it down the line when you're 60, 80 years old and you have an issue with digestive system or your endocrine system or any other system that you have issues with because of not taking care of yourself. I mean, that's the thing. We don't look down the line. We look now and we're like, okay, I'm fine now. I'll be fine. And then when shit happens down the line, you're like, oh my god, what happened? And we're all surprised. Don't be surprised. That's what's going to happen. I mean, it is what it is. It's the truth. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like the truth, but I have to be a bearer of truth, and this is what it is. Alright, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch the video, and you can unfriend me if you want to. But I appreciate everybody else listening to me and understanding where I'm coming from. And I love the fact that you guys are also trying to do this too, and it's all a group effort. We all just gotta understand what we're doing and get better at practicing it. Practice, practice, practice. Like with anything else, practice is the key. Once we get used to it and we get it to become an actual natural habit, we'll be fine. It won't be that big of a deal. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Eat more natural. Get your natural sugars in. That's what your body needs. We're all made out of water. We're all made out of natural stuff, not processed shit. And that's what your body can digest. Alright. I'm sorry this went on really long, but I had to say what I had to say. I had to vent. Sorry. Alright. Talk to you later. Yeah. Love, light, and peace. Everything. Enjoy your day. I'm going to enjoy mine. I look forward to this interview in about an hour. Talk to you later. Bye.